back to my channel. My name is Laura, and sorry I have not videotaped in a long time. I've been very busy with the husky, which is going to be 2 years old in April, but she is a handful, so I've been doing that and learning a whole bunch of stuff in between. So anyway, I am participating in Junk Journal January. This is hosted by Meg Journals, and I made this accordion no-sew journal from Meg Journals, and I filled this up until day 17, which is today. So I wanted to show you how chunky it is getting, and this is the cover, and it's accordion. It's getting really chunky. You can see the side. It is half full right now. As I said, I'm up to day 17. And you can see how chunky the top. I've added fabric and everything into it. A lot of junk. I'm going to share what I made so far and open it up. So do a flip through. So the way I close this is just a ribbon, and I just untie it and this comes off. And this thing opens to an accordion, and I will put the link to the tutorial because that I followed to make this. And so I'm going to go flip through everything. So as you open it up, I wrote in here, Learn Accordion No-Sew Junk Journal from Meg Journals, and I made this on December 30th. It was a blank journal at that time, and I used book pagers and Daphne Diaries is a lot in here, and then here is the day, the prompts for all the days. So I've been checking them off as I've been doing them, and just using stuff around the house. And this is hashtag Junk Journal January, and you also tag Meg Journals. And I did this, put this in here on December 31st, 2022, and I wrote, let's go, let's get this done and see if I could do it. It says, I'm not shopping, you've got what it takes to keep pushing. That was already on the paper, and I've been highlighting things on the paper that I took out from a used book. So anyway, so here we go. Day one, January joy. Dear self, set intentions, not resolutions. I sewn this in here, and I stapled in this thing from Dollar Tree, and I cut a Dollar Tree flower in half to put on behind the paper. And I wrote, I would like to use more rubber stamps, read 1 book a month. My one little word this year is joy, and I'm going to the gym 2 times a week. That's my intention for January 1st. So, and now I'm going to flip. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Day 2 was sparkle. Stars fill the sky and the night is full of sparkle. And this is my daughter and her boyfriend. They went to a night thing in Pennsylvania where they can see all the lights of the Christmas trees and stuff. So I put her in here. And day 3, I did a 1-page need coffee. I stitched this on, and it opens up and it says, toss your hair in a bun, drink some coffee and get it done. Coffee. I need to have coffee every morning. I like it hot not hot and sweet. Dunkin' Donuts is my obsession. So I used fabric that I had in my stash there, and I glued it on. I pulled out some rubber stamps that I had. That's a rubber stamp. This is a rubber stamp. So I've been trying to use what I have. On day 4, This is a tag that flips, so it flips down this way, and the girls had a doctor's appointment, so I put a doctor and I journaled about that. And then day 5 is this routine thing. It opens up with a Velcro, and inside is my routine, which 2023 routine. It's me, and I did a little card of what I do every day and the details of right now, and I colored this in and used my stapler and all that, and I stuck this card in here and I made this envelope. So that was day 5. Day 6, hope is the reminder that I made this bird. This too shall pass was on the paper itself, and I covered it up with a bird. And then day 7 is I got Cheek Sparrow. I got a new Cheek Sparrow, and I got some Happy Mail. So this is a Happy Mail. This is from the Dollar Tree. I just stapled it on. I thought it was cute. And then inside it says what I got, and the note that came from Heidi from a Etsy shop. Cheek Sparrow, Black Cascade Folio, and stamps and junk journal stuff from Heidi from Blue Scallop Creations on Etsy. And yeah, so, and then I used the Cheek Sparrow paper in here and I glued it in to cover it up. And day 8 was blooming is the word, I think the prompt was. A flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. So that was a quote that I just found for that day. And then day 9, this is Mila. She meets Brody, which is her cousin. So I did a little story of her and her cousin meeting for the very first time. So that's that, and that was a flip. And now this is a pocket. I went bowling on the same day, I believe. And this is a hidden journal, and it has me and my kids, and it comes up, and I took a picture of their feet. I went with 2 of my kids there. So that's why there's only 3, but 1 is me. So that's hidden journaling on the 9th. Okay, so that's that. Day 10, this is, I thought getting old would take longer, a lot longer. So this was, I tried stitching on this, but it didn't really come very well, so I stopped. This is supposed to be glitter or something. And then day 11, there's some pockets here. This is creating. And there's a pocket here. Saw my dad today. Awesome. I glued on some fabric from the Dollar Tree. And I believe that this moves down. So I made this another pocket here. I saw my sister today. And Mila had some training. And Naomi and Justin went bowling. So we went bowling again. So that was that. And then on day 12, happiness is. This is stuff that I found on my desk. Everything will be okay. And I believe that this is a pocket as well. So there's a hidden thing in there. Something Happy Mail that I got. And I made a little card there. And then this is a road trip. And I made another pocket here. This is me back in the day, 2017. Made a little card to go inside here. It's actually a card. And I stick that in there. So I made a wallet. And that's that. This is my husband. Make me smile. This is all stuff that was on my desk that I got from the Happy Mail that day. And then day 13 is hobbies. Reading, wow, creating, journaling. Be who you are because who you are is amazing. A Stitch in Time. Reading. So it says, whatever is worth doing, at all is worth doing well. And day 14, we went to get our hair done, nails, and dinner. And this was from Coco Daisy. This here, I sewed it on. It actually flips up. So it has all my journaling and the happy time with the family and the good, the bad, and you've got to be kidding me. So yeah, Everyday Adventures was the 14th. Day 15th was saying goodbye to Naomi. Now on the page itself, it said, yet somehow I don't feel alone. I'm not alone. None of us are. So I didn't cover that up, but I covered up everything else which was on the page. And it says Naomi leaves, saying goodbye. And then that day, the song Save Your Tears for Another Day kept repeating and repeating and repeating. So I wanted to record that in my journal. So that's that there. I did a little suitcase. She went back to college. And then on 16th was when my other two left. So I got this from a calendar thing that I got from Barnes & Noble. You know those little, these things, these little calendar things that flip through. I have a whole bunch of stuff, but I got this at Barnes & Noble. So that was the day, on the day 16, that's what showed up. So it says cheer the, yeah, I'm not going to say it. And then also it was Martin Luther King. So if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And then the prompt this day was folded. So I made a little folded saying goodbye, turned the page, saying bye to my two. And then inside it says saying goodbye to Justin and Victoria. And it's a little card. And on the back it says, in the end, she became more than what she expected. She became the journey. And like all journeys, she did not end. She just simply changed directions and kept going. And this is from Planet Perfect, the little girl there. So that's stuck in there. And then on the 17th was top 5 for today. So that is the last one. So I did 1, drop off Mila, 2, have iced coffee, 3, do my laundry, 4, junk journal. And then this was on the page. It says around midday. So that's where I got the inspiration to do the top 5 of what's going on in my life right now. And then also this was on the page. It says pieces of a story. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I wound up grabbing my stencil out that I had puzzle pieces. And I thought that was really cool to add. And then I had fish for lunch. So, and I tried to do happy faces throughout. I used my rubber stamps. So I am using my rubber stamps. So that's the end of this front of the journal. Now, this is the back of the journal. Now we go to the front, the back of the journal. So it's going to flip around and I'm going to start. These are all empty. And what I did was I put the numbers on. So this will be day 18. And like this is the whole thing. So I put numbers so I know I'm going to do a 2-page spread for day 18. And yeah, so I look at the page, see if I could use anything. If I can't use anything, then I just cover it up. So that's day 18. Day 19 is totally blank, but I do have a pocket here already, an envelope. Day 20 has this really nice green and music. Day 21 has some orange and a bird on it. 21. Then 22 has these two. And 23, I have the butterflies upside down. I am loved, but I will try to work it in. Otherwise, I will cover that up and see if that will work on the page or not. So that's 23. And the reason I numbered it is because I wanted to make sure I had enough for 31 days for Junk Journal January. So this is the 24th and the 25th. And the 26th is totally blank. And the 27th, as I struggle through the satisfying, I would probably cover that day, failing again and again. So yeah, so I would just pull out any words from here and then just use whatever prompt they give us or whatever. So this is the 28th. That's a pretty one. 28th. The 29th. And the book that I was using was The Impossible First, and I got it from the Dollar Tree, which I cut up. And yeah, I think I glued some of them together. Okay, that's the 30th. And here's the 31st. And that is the end of the journal. So that's it. So yeah, so what I do is I take this ribbon that I used on the front and I just tie it closed. So it will hold it. And I put the year on this little cup thing here. So anyway. So that's it. You just tie it closed. And it's a lot of fun making this. And I'm doing it in order. So whatever day pops up, that's what I do the page in. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will do a flip through of the back when I finish the whole entire journal. Bye.